my Merry Makers, and welcome to a Merry Making Monday. Merry Making Mondays are supposed to be a tutorial where I show you how to do things, and today was supposed to be how to knit roses due to some unforeseen car issues. It's no longer the car, but the van. It is already almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and unfortunately I've run out of time. But don't go anywhere. I do have some things to show you. I was able to go to Goodwill and Hobby Lobby, so today's Merry Making will just be talking about what I plan to do with these lovely things and what I have done with these lovely things, and I hope you'll still appreciate that and still come back with me on Whip Wednesday. So let's do Goodwill first. So my friend called this a kitten caboodle. Not a big fan of the pink. I do have some rainbow stickers coming though, so you know I'm gonna be jazzing this up. But my living situation sounds like it's going to be changing rather soon. So I wanted to make it to where anything I needed for knitting or crochet was all in one place. So I'm going to tip this up here so you can see. So here on the bottom level we have my interchangeable knitting set, complete with cables and extenders and some extra needles, plus my complete crochet set that comes with your standard knitting. Here, let me open it. I don't know why I'm not showing it off. It's been a Monday, y'all. That's all I can say. So, as you can see, it's got regular size crochet hooks and the tiny ones that I almost never use. So that's in there. And then this is my complete knit picks. Right now it's missing the 8s. They're probably in a whip somewhere, to be honest. That's another reason why I've been trying to focus on getting rid of my whips so that we can have more space. Alright. So, in this upper space, we've got some notions. I've got some cable needles, one in each size. I've got my emergency drop stitch crochet hooks. This goes with my interchangeable set. It's extenders and keys for that. And then of course my wraps per inch and needle sizer. And then of course over here we've got stitch markers of all sorts, plus some cable holders. And then on this level I've got my measuring tape, a stitch counter, some tapestry needles, and some scissors. Like I said, not the biggest fan of this particular color of pink, but for $4, where normally this would cost you anywhere from 10 to 15 depending on where you got it. I did see some at the local Five Below, but they were considerably smaller than this, and I didn't like that. I wanted something bigger. So good news, bad news also is I was able to charge the battery for this camera. This camera does work, but I realized some things. The cable that I thought, see, works. The cable that I thought was the cable that connects the camera to the computer is actually a charging cable for the camera directly if you ever misplace the charger. And what the way the camera stores images is in a SD card. I don't know about you, but my current computer does not have an SD card reader. So I need to either purchase one or find a cable that goes from the camera directly to my computer. So there's an issue. Anyway, back to Goodwill. So I saw this hanging up, and while most people might see a jumper, I actually saw a purse. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this part off the top here, and then I'm just gonna sew the skirt together on the bottom. I don't know if you can, it's hard for me to do two things at once, sorry. But basically, imagine that as a purse. And the bonus is I can use these straps like as straps for the purse. Like, if I wanted to. I may not. We'll see. But that is definitely something I've never done, but it was a thought that I had. Now for Hobby Lobby. I was pretty sure that I had missed my Hobby Lobby clearance sale. But then Jackie from Crochet ADHD was talking about how it hadn't yet come to her Hobby Lobby, and how she was calling to see if they had clearanced the yarn yet. By the way, Jackie, I totally feel you on the whole sticker thing, because I got pretty much the same answer. In my town, the Hobby Lobby is literally right next to the Goodwill, so I decided to pop in, and I said, hey, do you know if you've clearanced the yarn yet? And he said, well, if it's got a sticker, then it's been clearanced. Hobby Lobby, you need to do better. So I was like, okay. That means I don't know. Why is that so hard to say? I do not know. Go and look. Sorry, little tangent there. I hate it when people say I hate it when people cannot say I don't know. I was lucky. I mean, once I got to the yarn section, it became pretty apparent to me that they had already been clearanced and that somebody else had already been through. But there were a couple of things on clearance that I did grab. First is this sock yarn by Patons. Normally it's almost $9 and I got it for $2. Not like I'm hurting for sock yarn. If you've seen my organization video, you'll know I have plenty of sock yarn. It's just such a reduce in price, I could not pass that up. And of course, since I bought sock yarn, I had to buy sock needles, even though I probably have 2 or 3 sets. Again, this usually sells for $5 and it was marked down for $1. This I thought was cool. It's just stationary, but it's got a little yarn there and it says Busy Bee. And I thought it'd be a great way to keep project notes with projects, as I'm trying to be more organized. It's got like a magnet here, so I don't know if the whole thing is to maybe put it up on your fridge, but I'm gonna see if I can't find a way to attach it to my crochet quarter over there. And then the last thing I got on clearance, so for those of you who do not know, my mother is a great big fan of the show Friends. I actually have pre-ordered the crochet book just so that I can make things for her, and I'm sure she'll love it. And then the last thing I got from Hobby Lobby, which was not on clearance, was this beautiful, beautiful yarn. It was like, Becca, purchase me. You have no idea what you're going to make with me, but purchase me. Uh, because, again, I have plenty of worsted, slow color change, striped yarn, but there was something about this that I had to have it. I love this yarn print. This color is Amber Honey, and in case you're not familiar, it is a 4-weight 100% acrylic yarn. It recommends a 5mm knitting needle or US size 8. And then for crochet hooks, it is 5.5mm or an I or a 9. And each skein has about 250 yards or 230 meters. If nothing else, I can always go back and get more because my brain is saying lap blanket because I haven't had enough blankets. I have. So again, sorry for not having knitting roses. I have started on trying to do what I had in mind, so that hopefully I can have that for y'all on time next week. Like I said, my living situations may be changing soon, so my updating schedule may be changing soon, just because we might be accumulating more people, and this is already a very small house. And if that does look more like a thing that is going to happen, then I will let you guys know, because probably we will be going to a once a week update. And more of a vlog style and less of a tutorial style for a little bit. So fair warning. Sorry, it's kind of cloudy and gray over here. I'm on my second cup of coffee so that I can be safe. You be safe, and hopefully join me for Whip Wednesday / What You're Working On Wednesday. Until then, my merry makers, make what makes you merry. Bye. I pressed the button. Hello, Mary. No, we're not doing that.